Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to iCommand, and we're doing our campaign playthrough with the Imperial Commander 2 app. It replicates the Imperial players so you can play solo or co-op, and we're doing a special custom campaign that was created by the app's creator, Noel Dorian. This is the Torn Asunder custom campaign. It uses existing FFG side missions that are not part of any of the main campaigns and restructures them with a cohesive narrative into a 12 mission campaign. And we are currently, what are we on right now? Mission 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mission 8. If you don't count the last interlude we had, which was a little bit of a interactive narrative thing in space. I didn't end up winning that. We've actually been kind of struggling in this campaign. But what I said we're going to do in the last video is I'm going to be doing kind of a custom difficulty level. Hard difficulty has been surprisingly hard, just I think because of the heroes we have. They're not super strong. But normal's been a little bit too easy and too predictable. So what I'm going to do here is I'm using the custom...
Imperial Commander.
Can you turn that off? I don't know if I can turn that off. Yeah, you have to turn off sound effects. And I like the sound effects. Anyway, it's so funny. Anyway, there in the settings, if you go into the settings, and you have to do this before you start the mission, you can actually turn the round limits on or off, or make it so that the threat starts increasing as you get into the later rounds. So since I've been having a hard time with the threat in hard mode, and this next mission, since we lost that last little scenario based on having to get damage to 4 white dice of all things, we're actually going to have a 6th threat penalty on this next mission. What I'm going to do is I'm actually turn off the round limit. I noticed that when I play hard mode, I'm so close to winning. If I just had like one more round, I could probably get the win. But I'm spending so much time trying to keep figures off the table. And it's not because I really love killing stuff, it's just that if you don't kill stuff, they will kill you. I have 3 white dice figures who are not very defensive. If I leave a bunch of stormtroopers in play, they're just going to wreck me. They tend to do, like I think in the last mission, like Mac got wounded in 1 stormtrooper activation. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to do like kind of a custom difficulty level where I'm going to have no round limit, but I'm going to do it on hard difficulty. So we'll see if that makes it a little bit better fit for what I'm trying to do here. So let's go back into our campaign. And a little bit of an update since our last mission. Let's see, is this the one? Here we go. So I'll just kind of go over what we've got going on with the heroes right now, and then we'll jump into our next side mission. So we've got Mern, who has the DDC Defender and the Underbarrel to give it Surge for Blast. And it's comboing with her 4 XP card Lead from the Front, which can give all of her attacks +1 damage, Pierce 1, and Recover 1, and +2 accuracy. So you can see how that would be a really good combo with the DDC Defender being able to perform 3 attacks in an activation. She also has Rebel Propaganda, which is giving her +2 health and lets her recover strain from other heroes. And Solidarity, which is a brand new pickup. We haven't gotten to use it yet, so it'll allow her to get movement points and recover strain based on the actions of the other heroes around her, which will be really nice with the DDC Defender to preserve her actions. Then we've got Davith. Davith has picked up an ancient lightsaber from tier 3. He also has the Combat Vembrace, and then he is going to be hidden at the start of the mission. We have Fell Swoop to do extra movement and attacks, Blindside to deal extra damage when we move through other figures, and then we just got Fallen Leaf, so we can once per activation add a yellow die to his attack, so that will really help with front loading his first attack with lots of surges, so he can use Fell Swoop and all of his other lightsaber abilities. And we actually just picked up this reinforced helmet during our last little interlude mission at a discount. I would not have bought this if it weren't for the fact that it only cost 150 credits, so I felt like it was worth it at that price to help give him a little more survivability, because if he gets wounded, he loses force speed, and that's bad. We've got Mac, who just picked up the A12 sniper rifle after the last mission before the interlude, which is a really nice pickup for him. He's got back to pump, because he is pretty strain intense with strain moving and ambush and disengage. We've also got expertise to give him free actions when he interacts, and just 1D training, which is making him more durable and also giving him focus on almost every round, which has been really nice. And then finally we've got Saska, who just picked up the cautious approach reward, so she can kind of, if she takes a move action, she can split up her movement to recover strain, so that'll be really good. And then she has the E11 with the plasma cell. I also just swapped out the unstable device because it was not really that useful. We swapped that out for a power converter, so that way we can swap our attack dice when she attacks or when anybody else attacks with a device token. And we also got toolkit because she actually failed a tech attribute test in one of our last missions, which lost us the game. So, and then we just picked up extra ammunition as well to give her a reroll when she attacks. So that'll be useful if we like want to swap out blue for red with power converter, and then if we need to like reroll the green to get a surge or get an accuracy, that'll be helpful. Alright, so that is our squad, so let's jump into it. Let's see. We are playing Civil Unrest as our side mission. I'm going to do hard mode. Here's the mission card. It says small pockets of protesters have been cropping up across the massively overpopulated planet Terrace. The Empire has begun to crack down violently on these protests. Command wants these protesters protected to continue to garner goodwill toward the rebellion.
Begin your mission.
Okay, so what I'm actually starting to do is I'm going to be building the mission as we go. I can't access the volume controls, but it looks like the whole thing is here, so I'm going to jump out and build this and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and there is our mission map. Let's clear this dice roll because it makes me angry. Okay. Now we can click through.
Moving to attack.
Here are our deployments. So we got an officer right above the speeder. A regular officer right there. Regular probe droid. Right there, I think. Oh, no, one lower. Right there. And then stormtroopers. Oops, one of the indicators disappeared, but I think it was right. Oh, there, I see. That was kind of weird. Regular stormtroopers, so they're gonna go. Oh, I see. One right here. One right here. And one right here. Alright, and now we've got elite HKs and an Ugnaught Tinkerer. And they're going to be at the bottom of the map. Mercenaries. Ugnaughts right here. And then the HKs are going to be right there. Far away from us, thankfully. Okay, by the time you reach the scene, chaos has already engulfed the streets. Civilians cower behind what cover they can find, desperate to escape the Empire's towering war machines. Deploy the heroes to the Rebel mission token. Alright, so that is up there. There's the Rebel mission token. Let's see. Rebels. Tokens. Here we go. So we'll put Mern. Where is Mern? Oh, here we go. I've been putting Mern forward actually, just so she can get her 3 attacks off. It's kind of awkward here because she can't use blast on anything. But let's put Saska on the entrance. We'll put Davith kind of forward. And then I feel like Mac will have the best line of sight from here down the middle to like the probe droid. That would be nice. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, former protesters cower in fear or sprint for cover. Place one neutral mission token on each of the red highlighted spaces. We've got those. Neutral mission tokens represent civilians. Civilians are neutral figures. So that means we can't overlap them with our figures, but we can move through them. But we also can't draw a line of sight through them. That's important. Imperial figures can attack civilians. They have 4 health. The Rebel mission token represents an escape route. When a civilian enters a space on or adjacent to the escape route, click the escape route and click Civilian Escapes. When a civilian is defeated, click the escape route and select Civilian Defeated. At the end of a hero's activation, that hero may move a civilian within 2 spaces up to 2 spaces. Ooh, a huge combat walker stomps through the streets of Terrace. This metal frame is surrounded by a shimmering energy shield. The ATDP cannot suffer damage. Deploy the ATDP. Cool. Alright. Looks like he's down in the corner, like there. You're glad that High Command thought of equipping you with portable shield generators. You take them out of your bags. Distribute 4 energy shield tokens among the hero's play areas. Okay, so each hero gets 1. Let's see. Is that in the tiles? Yes. Okay, so you have 1 to Mern. I'm gonna just zoom out here. 1 to Davith, 1 to Mac, and 1 to Saska. Okay. Hero can spend 1 movement point to place an energy shield from his play area on an adjacent space. A hero can spend 1 movement point to claim an adjacent energy shield. That's cool. And you can do that not just during activation. So like I could do that with Mern when she uses Solidarity to gain movement points. You ready your weapons. This is going to be a tough fight. The mission will progress when there are no civilians left on the map or at the end of round 4. Okay. The rebels lose when all heroes are wounded. Okay, that doesn't mean it ends though. And also we have no round limit, so it'll just progress. But that's interesting. Alright, so now we can go. So let's review again. Can't suffer damage to ATDP. Civilians have 4 health. End of hero's action may move so within 2 spaces, up to 2 spaces. Okay, so it's pretty lenient on your positioning. And it doesn't, they can be wounded heroes too. Hero can spend 1 movement point to place an energy shield from his player on an adjacent space. Okay, and we can do that anytime we have movement points, so that's cool. So like, we could move Mern with Solidarity and put her energy shield token down. So they're going to try and attack the... Oh, that's interesting. So we have to protect the civilians. This line of sight setup is really cool though. But like these guys could get line of sight to this civilian over here pretty easily. I do want to go with Mern first. No, wait, we didn't do. We said before that wasn't really the best idea. So I think what we should do, because if we go with Mern first, then we don't get to benefit from like the recovery. But killing these stormtroopers early would be very useful. Let's switch views here. Oh yeah, I want to turn off this noise, so loud. I'm going to make the sound effects louder, and then I can make the ambient noise less loud. Alright. Okay, so let's really look at what's going on here. There's a lot going on. And I said before, I don't want to miss things anymore just because I'm rushing. We've got the ATDP here. It has speed 3. So it could move all the way up here, and then there's nothing we could do to protect this guy, so we would probably want to move this figure soon. Although even if we move it to like here, there's nothing we can do to protect it. The HKs can go over here and get this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest of them are pretty safe, except this guy's kind of in a bad spot. We could give Mern 3 movement and then have her put her shield token here. With a move action. There's a lot of options. This is a pretty interesting mission, actually. There's also 3 crates on the table. And we can't deal damage to the ATDP. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I've stopped to take a minute to think about this. So here's what I'm seeing. Currently there's just too many attack axes to try to protect against. We could deploy a shield somewhere and then they attack somewhere else and it kind of gets wasted. So I think I'm going to save our energy shields for a little bit. I'm also seeing that currently there's 4 protesters that we can save this turn if with just moving them 2 points to be adjacent to the exit. That would mean, I think that would be the best thing to do, because if we try to move the far ones in and then they're still out in play, like we could lose more protesters than we might be able to save if we try to do that. So let's get them off the table ASAP so that they can't be attacked, and then we'll try to save the other ones as we can and protect the other ones as we can. So with that being said, I feel like Mern is still the best one to go, because Mern could potentially kill all of these stormtroopers. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go with Mern. I'm going to take a strain for movement, so I can move here, and now if I kill this middle stormtrooper, I will have line of sight to the other 2 as well, and if I can one-shot each of them, that would allow me to remove their entire activation, as they are the most threatening right now. And they're the closest and easiest to deal with. So let's do that. We're going to go with Mern. And we strain moved, and we are going to go ahead and attack this guy first. And since we have lead from the front, we get +1 damage and Pierce 2. And we're using our DDC Defender, as we do. Jeez, okay. 5 minus 2, though, is 3 because of the Pierce 1, so we one-shotted that trooper, thankfully. Now we'll go ahead and attack this guy with our second out of 3 attacks. Okay, and we get +1 and Pierce 1. So currently we're doing 2, but we can surge for +1 damage, so we'll kill this stormtrooper as well. And now we'll go ahead and attack with our third attack from the DDC Defender. And this is range 4, however we're getting +1 accuracy from our underbarrel, and we get +2 accuracy from lead from the front. So we actually have a minimum of 4 accuracy here with our green dice, so we should be fine on accuracy. Let's see if we can do the damage and totally wipe out this stormtrooper group. Wow, the triple blocks continue. We're going to do, so we're doing +1 Pierce 1, 1, 2, 3, search for +1 is 4, minus 2 blocks, so we're doing 2 damage. We're 1 short of one-shotting it. Yeah, I think that's just what we gotta do then. We gotta do 2 damage, and we'll leave it be. Now we could take a strain and put down a shield token here. What does that accomplish? I mean, it protects us, or we could move closer to like this guy and save that guy without having to go that direction, because there's only an ATDP that way. So actually, yeah, let's do that. We'll take 1 strain for 1 movement, and then we end our activation. And then because we're within 2 spaces of this protester, we can move it 2 spaces and claim it, or escape it, whatever. Civilian escapes. On or adjacent to the space. Click escape. Another protester manages to reach the escape route, finally safe from the Empire. Okay, so now it's the Empire's turn. I'm going to mark these guys down. Squad training, there we go. While attacking each figure in this figure against Pierce 1, move forward to attack the closest civilian. Alright, if I was the Imperial player, I would go for the one that they're trying to escape with. So I'm actually going to go with this guy next to Mac. And I'm going to attack from there with Pierce 1. I don't remember, do they have defense? I don't think so, right? So that's going to be 3 damage. And then he's going to move 2 to reposition 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here is 4 spaces away from Mac and Davith. Oh no, that's 3 spaces from Davith. That's 4 spaces away from Saska. Okay. Let's check. Do they have blocks? No, they just have 4 health. Okay, well, we know who our next rescue target is. So, now we're going to go with... Let's see. I guess we might as well go with Mac, right? Take out the... Oh, we need to take out the officer, actually. Let's see. And we have this nice dodge remover. If we go here, if we move 1 space down, I think we have line of sight to the officer. Yes. So let's do that. Unfortunately, we didn't get focus because the stormtrooper didn't have to move up close enough to do that. But I think we go with Mac here. And we could have Saska take out the droid next round if we need to. If we can't kill this guy for some reason. So Mac will activate. He's going to strain move 1. And then we're going to attack this officer. The question is, do I use ambush here? Yeah, I think we might as well. Like, it's only 1 strain, and if that 1 block stops us from killing the officer, we'll feel really stupid. So attacking officer, 1, 2, 3, 4, range 5. Alright, we're doing 5 damage. So did not need to ambush, but that's fine. So the officer's defeated. Officers are really strong in the app. I've noticed you kind of have to prioritize them.
The force is strong in this one.
And then we have 1 action remaining. We could just take out the stormtrooper. We could also just try and take out the probe droid, since we do have what do you call it? Ambush on it. So yeah, let's just take out the probe droid. Kind of neutralize it if we can. We'll take 1 strain for ambush, so Pierce 2. I mean, Saska still has the H case to shoot at if she wants to. Of course. Wow, that was exactly the role they needed. That droid needed to survive that. Nothing we can really do here. So 4 damage to the probe droid. And then, is this where we should put where we deploy a energy or a shield? I mean, the droid will probably move 3 to here and then attack this thing. So I don't think we can, because if we strain move, we could only put an energy shield here. Oh, but maybe probe droids only move 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll take a strain for a movement point, and then we'll spend that movement point to put down an energy shield right here. And then at the end of max activation, this guy will move to the exit. that's it for Mac. Ooh, here comes the ATDP. After this figure resolves an instruction with one or more non-attack actions, it gains 1 damage power token. This figure suffered less than 9 damage, gains +2 damage. Move to and attack Mern. Alright. It can absolutely do that. So, Mern's going to take a +2 damage attack. +2. And we're rolling red, blue, yellow. Ouch. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage. So 7 with the block. 1, 2, 3. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll go ahead and use Figurehead and remove a strain from Mac. And then we'll move to and attack Mern again. Ouch. To there. Okay, so at least we're canceling out the bonus damage, but we're going to take 4, 5, 6. 6. So we're 1 away from being wounded. But we'll remove another strain from Mac there. Okay, and that's it for the ATDP. So now we know how it moves, at least. We can try and move away and set up some shield tokens there. I think I'm kind of okay waiting with Davith for some of the beefier guys to come out. Although we could move and go move through the droid to kill it, and then maybe go and attack the stormtrooper. Yeah, let's go with Davith next, actually. So let's see. Davith is within 3 spaces of Mern, so I think we want to perform a move. That will give Mern 2 movement points. So then Mern can go... where does Mern go? I think Mern goes here. And then we'll use her 2nd movement point to drop off her energy shield to here. And then Davith will... So Davith will move, so he has 4 movement points. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then we will take a strain, use 4 speed. We'll move through the droid and use blindside. So 1 damage to the droid, so the droid's defeated. We have 1 action remaining. Oh, you know what? I just realized that there's a wall where that stormtrooper was. Actually, wait. Let's do this. 1, 2, 4 speed. So we kill the stormtrooper instead. So we kill the stormtrooper instead. We're gonna kill both anyway. So we were here. 1, 2, 4 speed. Now we have 3, 4. 3, 4. And then we attack. So we use blindside. We'll take a... no, we don't want to take a strain. We'll just, for Falling Leaf, we'll just attack the probe droid with the lightsaber. And we're hidden. Okay, so now we'll use Fell Swoop. So we defeat the droid. The stormtrooper is dead. We use Fell Swoop to move 2 spaces. And we're still hidden. There's no attack. There's nothing to attack. Actually, let's go here. No, we can't go there. We want to go here. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Fell Swoop. Now we can do 2 strain for 2 movement points. Let's go here. Oh no, we have to be within 2 spaces of that other guy. Shoot, I don't want to get shot at. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll take 1 strain for 1 movement point. We'll use that to deploy the energy shield, so we're protecting Mern actually. And then what we'll do is, if we go here, they can still, then Davith can still be seen. Oh no, I see what we should do. We should not Fell Swoop there. We should have just stayed here, and then we'll move back. No, because we're trying to get this guy. Move back. I guess the other option is we could actually put this here, and then move here. But then we can't reach. I guess that's the problem, is we can't reach this guy, but at least we'll be moving this guy up. Let's move him here to where Mac is. Okay, so that was Davith. Here's the Ugnaught. Oh, it's an elite Ugnaught. I have to replace this guy's figure. At the end of this activation, we're both in 2 spaces of the junk droid suffers 1 strain. If the junk droid command is on the map, it becomes focus. Otherwise, place it in this figure's space. Okay, spot weld. If the junk droid moves forward to attack the closest civilian. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if the junk droid did not attack, moves 8 towards the closest civilian. Oh, so it's going to move 12 spaces. Where would that be? Here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably just do that. Ooh, the junk droid moves 1 to attack the closest civilian. Okay. So he's going to attack this one. Or no, wait, he would go for the... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... Probably would have gone for the damaged one. But we'll just say he goes for this one because that's what he can reach. So attacking this guy with the junk droid, which is going to be 3 damage. Oh, this guy doesn't have any damage on him. We're fine. That's max strain. Okay, and then move 2 to attack the closest civilian. That is not currently... Oh wait, is it? He can go here. No, he can't see that civilian, so he will move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and that leaves us with Saska. So Saska's the only one with a shield token left. What do we want to do with Saska? Those HKs are very well hidden down there. 1, 2... Oh, we gotta rescue this civilian. I mean, we could probably kill the droid and the Ugnaught. So let's go... Let's see, we'll take 2 strain for 2 device tokens. There's no way to really protect this civilian. Is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. strain for a movement to put a shield here or here. We have one action left. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strain move. Attack the Ugnaught. But the Ugnaught has what, 7 health? 7 health. I mean, we're not one-shotting it anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strain move. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, we're just gonna have to let that one go. Okay, so back to our original plan. We're gonna move, which will give Mern 2 movement points. So Mern will go 1, 2, and then we go 1, 2. Can I see from here? We can see the Ugnaught from there. That's range 1, 2, 3, range 4. With the toolkit, we can make our attack green. 1, 2, and then surge for +2 gives us the range we need. Or maybe we're supposed to kill the junk droid, but I think this is fine. One, 2, 3, 4. It's really tough to get within 2 spaces of where that guy is. Okay. Because we have to end there, and then we're very exposed to the walker. Let me think here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strain move to put a shield token here. And just close ourselves off to the HKs. That actually seems pretty good. So let's do that. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll attack with our second action. And we'll spend our device token. And when we do that, we'll use the power converter to swap out the blue for... No, let's do the green for a red, because then we have minimum accuracy. So it'll be blue, red, pierce 1, +1 surge. Okay. So pierce 1. So what are we doing here? Oh, and we have a reroll with extra ammunition, so let's reroll this blue. Well, it got worse. Okay. That sucks, but we can recover a strain at least. 1, 2, search for +2 damage, search for +1. So we're doing 5 -1, so 4 damage. And 4 damage and... Oh, and recover a strain. There we go. And then we will we'll take a strain to get a movement point. We'll use that movement point to deploy this shield token to here. Right? Yeah. And then at the end of her activation, this protester will move 2 spaces and will escape. Okay, and now it's just the HKs. Start the group's activation. Each of its figures that does not have line of sight to a rebel moves 2 toward a rebel, gaining line of sight if possible. I feel like I missed something on the Ugnaught. Hold on, I need to go check the recording. Okay, yeah, I did miss that a rebel within 2 spaces of the junk droid at the end of the Ugnaughts activation was supposed to suffer 1 strain, and Mern was within 2 spaces, so Mern should have suffered the strain. The protester tokens, the civilian tokens, though, are neutral. They're not rebels, so it would not have been able to deal strain to one of those. There wasn't an option. So there, I went back, I saw it, I fixed it. Hopefully you didn't watch too far before you went down to the comments, but moves 2 towards the rebel, gaining light of sight if possible. I don't think that's possible. So it's going to move 2. Can't attack Davith because of the energy shield, so I'll move forward to attack Davith. 1, 2, 3. So I know that if you're standing on an energy shield, you can see whatever's past it. So this guy's going to attack Davith. Do I have anything for Davith? Oh, he has reinforced helmet, so we'll use that if we need to. 2 blues and a yellow. So it's going to be weaken and 3 damage. 2, 3. I could use my reinforced helmet on the yellow, actually. Let's do that. We'll exhaust this and make it reroll the yellow. Nothing. Okay, 3 damage and weaken. And then it moves 2 to reposition 5. 1, 2. Okay, this guy moves 2 spaces for free, and then goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll attack Davith. So that's going to be +1, +1, 5. So 4 more damage to Davith. Yeah, sorry, Marn. I think we know who we're going to be healing next round. And move 2 to reposition 5. 1, 2. Alright, that's it for round 1. Oh, we were supposed to apply 6 threat. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it comes now. Because we lost that little interlude last time. Oh, but nothing deploys. Okay. Okay, so what do we do here? Yeah, I feel like we definitely go with Davith because we don't want him to become wounded. I'm okay with Mern becoming wounded. It honestly does not hurt her efficiency at all now that she's totally stuck on the DDC Defender spam plan. But Davith losing 4 speed is really frustrating. And we could get one of these guys out of here. That's the only problem, is how the heck are we supposed to rescue one of these guys while we're down here attacking? Let me think. This space is our goal, I think. Either this space or this space. So if we strain... Oh, the weaken is so annoying. If we strain move, rest, strain move, attack the HK, blindside the Ugnaught, then we can still 4 speed here. So let's do that. So we'll take a strain for movement point. Then we will rest since we're fully strained out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll use our med pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we will strain move one more time to here. Okay, we're going to attack this HK. We're going to use Falling Leaf to add a yellow. So take another strain. And yep. So That is going to the hidden is going to cancel out the weakened at least, and then we're going to be rolling 2 yellows, a blue, and a green, because this lightsaber uses our insight, which is blue, green, yellow, as its attack dice roll. Here we go. Awesome. Not so awesome on that, but okay. So we've got 4 surges to work with. I think we can do better, because we can get surge for +2 with a single surge. If we had 5 surges, that would have been great, because then we could do +1 damage, pierce 3. But currently we're only doing 5 damage to this thing, and we need 1 more damage. So let's re-roll this green, because that extra surge is not helping us. And that's with the combat Vembrace, since that green had only a single symbol. And this looks much better. So now we have 3 surges. We can use one of them for the lightsabers +2 damage. So we're doing 5 + 2, 7. 7 minus 1 block is 6. And these guys have 6 health, so we defeat the HK. And then with our other 2 surges, we're going to use Blindside. And it would be great if we could... how can we do this? We could go through the Ugnaught to here. Then there's no way to reach the junk droid and still be within 2 spaces of a civilian. Okay. I guess our goal is to actually end up here. So that's fine. We might not even kill this Ugnaught. So let's go like this. 1, 2. With our Fell Swoop, which is what we're triggering right now. So this guy's dead. And then we become hidden, and then we get to use Blindside when we move through that guy, through the Ugnaught. Does +1 damage plus a blue. So yeah, it didn't kill the Ugnaught, so 2 damage to the Ugnaught. And now we can perform our extra attack with Fell Swoop. And so that will be... We're still weakened, but we are hidden again, so that's going to cancel out. Okay, great. So now we're definitely killing it. We will use one of our surges to recover a strain, and we'll also use a surge for Cloak and Dagger to become hidden again. And kill the Ugnaught. And then we'll use Force Speed to move here. And then we're within 2 spaces of this guy. So we'll end our activation, and then this civilian will move onto the exit. And this guy's gone, this guy's dead.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Alright, Davith is actually finally working. I feel like he's got all of his abilities working in tandem, and he's got a sick weapon. So, nice. Alright, here comes the ATDP. When the figure ends its movement in 1 or more spaces with rebels, roll 1 red die. Each of those rebels suffers damage equal to damage results. I don't know why this charge generator is here. It's not going to take damage, but I guess it's just generic. Okay, move 2 to attack Saska. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We did kind of leave Saska out to dry. 1, 2. Interestingly, this will actually push that figure. I forgot it would do that. Because it is a neutral figure, so it can't be overlapping a massive figure like that. But yeah, here comes the attack. It's going to be +2 damage. And it's going to be red, yellow, blue. Okay, so 6. So 5 damage to Saska there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's going to move 2 to attack Saska again. 1. Can actually go here and attack from this space. +2 damage. Is that still a kill? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's a wounded Saska, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't overlap any rebels, so. Oops. Alright, so Saska is wounded. Now I think we just gotta go for the HK. Although I think Mern is actually the one to do it, so she can recover some damage. So this thing can't suffer damage, cannot suffer damage. Okay. It's unfortunate. Yeah, so I think Mern will take out the HK, and then we can have Saska and Mac go get some crates and save some civilians. Sounds good. So we'll go with Mern. We have one strain. Oh, but shoot, we can't actually get into position to attack because of the energy shields. We could just move, I guess. Yeah, that's probably fine. I think 2 attacks from with +1 damage, Pierce 1 will probably do it. So let's do that. We'll move with Mern. She'll go 1, 2, and then... Oh no, if she moves, then she can only attack once. Shoot. So maybe that's not the answer. Yeah, that hurts. Maybe the answer is to get her over to a crate. Or maybe to have Mac get the crate and then kill the HK. Let's see, how can we do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to go that way. 1, 2... Oh, we could have used disengage, and we should have gotten focused from just 1D training when the ATDP entered our space. So yeah, let's do that. We'll take a strain for disengage. 1, 2, 3. Then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Interact with the crate and shoot the HK with expertise. And then strain move to get at least this guy. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so back to pump. We recover 1 strain. We'll take a move action, which will also let Mern move. So let's have Mern go this way. And then Mern will be able to rest, recover damage, and get the crate, I think. No, she's still too far away. Mern was here. Mern could go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and get that crate, and then move that rebel or that protester. One, two, three. Yeah, we'll just go this way, I guess. Okay, and then Mac will... Sorry, so Mac was here. 1, 2, 3. So he moved. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll interact with the crate. So we get a med pack and a supply card, which will be... chance cubes, those are not supposed to be in the deck. I remember those are the ones. A flash emitter. Okay, not great. But we do get a med pack at least. And then we'll use expertise to perform an additional action. So we got that. And for our action, it will be to attack this HK. We'll use ambush to apply Pierce 2. Let's see, so that's going to be blue, blue, yellow, green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Surge for +2 is 6. 7. 7 damage, so we kill it with one of the surges. And then we'll use our other surge to recover a strain. So that kills the HK. And then we will go... We'll take 2 strain, go here, and we'll... Okay. So we just finished with Mac, so now we can move this citizen 2 spaces. And then it looks like we're down to just Mern and Saska. And no activations for the Empire. We are about to get flooded, I feel like, so we're going to have to make this count. Let's see, we could rest. Darn, we can't move and grab that crate. It really should be Mac grabbing the crate. I'm not sure what to do with Mern here. Or really... Oh, you know what we could do is we could continue to use Solidarity. How can we manipulate that? If we go with Saska... If we strain move to here, take a move action, 1, 2... we move Mern here, Mern goes here, rest, pick up the crate, strain move, 2... Oh, we could have Saska pick up the crate, right? Because she's not doing anything else either. Other words. 1. Let's see. Strain move. Oh, she can't strain move there because there's a wall there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. She's just out of range of Mern. 1, 2, 3. So actually, strain move here. Take a move action. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she can't quite get to the thing anyway. So, okay, let's go with Saska, I think. I think what we'll do is we'll just give out some device tokens here. Let's go with... So yeah, strain... We have 3 endurance, so we can take 1 strain for 1 movement point. Then we will take our first action will be a move action, which will then allow Mern to take 2 movement points with Solidarity. And then we have 4 movement points. We can spend 2 of them with Cautious Approach to recover 2 strain. Then we can take 2 strain for Battle Technician. And we'll give 1 to... Let's give 2 of them to Davith. Let's see. 2 to Davith. Because she can always give it 1 to herself later. So now she has 2 movement points left and 1 action left. So we can go 1, 2, rest, and then 3 with 1 more strain to move 1 more space. And then we'll end her activation, and then she can send this. Let's send this token to escape. Okay, I think we're doing pretty good. Let's clear the dice for now. And then it'll be Mern. So let's go with Mern. Mern will take a strain for a movement point. She'll go here. Let's interact with the crate before we rest, see what we get, because we might get like a med pack or something. So we get another supply, or another med pack, and then player area, a power generator. Okay. So an interesting thing about the power generator in the app is that it says in the rules for Imperial Commander 2 that it doesn't matter how many crate tokens you have, it automatically adds 50 credits to your results for each crate you picked up. So we could actually discard this crate token for the power generator and still get the 50 credits, is my understanding of how it works. So that was her first action. And then we can also still... I guess there's no way to move close enough to this thing to move it, so we'll have to move here. So we'll rest, and we'll use a med pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To heal 5 when we rest. And then we can strain, move 1 more. The only problem with doing that is I don't really want to get this help this civilian because they're 3 turns away from getting to the exit. I'd rather have this one, but yeah, I guess we'll stay here, so that way we can move this token to here. Okay, so that's it for Mern, and now we're going to see probably a lot of threat pop out. Is that true? We only have 5? Yeah, we've helped 5 out of the 9, so we're doing pretty good. Okay, here we go. Regular Stormtrooper, Elite Trandoshan, and Elite HK. Here comes the Stormtroopers to here. They're all just going to deploy down there. Elite Trandoshan Hunters. Oh, those HKs are going to deploy over there. I wonder if there's some kind of priority in the programming to have them do that. Like, since they're such good long range, they put them as far away from as possible. There. More and more Imperial forces flood into the streets. Ooh, okay.
They will die.
An Imperial officer appears. And then a probe droid appears down there. Okay, that's a lot of stuff that just appeared. Oh, this should be on Saska. Alright, so... Interesting. So... Davith's probably going to get wounded by the ATDP if he stays there. Which will suck because he's so far away from everything else. We could have Mern go and triple attack the Trandoshan and a Stormtrooper and probably kill them. But then she's not going to be able to help any civilians by doing that. But she will recover 3 damage, which will be nice. Yeah, actually, I think that's going to be the play. And then... Oh, we can also recover some strain off of Mac with that. We should have done that last turn as well. We should have used Rebel Propaganda there on Mac, but oh well, we'll do it now. We'll go with Mern, and she's going to lead from the front. We're going to use the DDC Defender, and we'll attack this Trandoshan. So it's going to get +1, Pierce 1, and yeah, let's do it. So 3, 4, 5 damage, and we'll go ahead and do we blast one? No, there's no benefit to blasting, I don't think. Oh, wait, they have 8 health. Yeah, so 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We recover a damage, and then second attack will be on the Trandoshan again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. -1 is 3. And we can recover a strain, because we don't need the surge to kill the Trandoshan. It has 8 health. And then we'll go ahead and attack the Stormtrooper with the final attack. +1, Pierce 1. So it kills the Stormtrooper. We recover another strain and then recover another health. We should be at... Where did we start at? Didn't we have 9 damage on us? We had 8. 1, 2, 3. So we should be at 5, and we killed these two. Okay, killed that guy. And then before our activation ends, we're going to use Rebel Propaganda. We'll take a strain. Oh, we covered 2 strain. We'll take a strain, and we'll target Mac. Mac will recover 1 strain. Okay. I don't think we could have killed the Trandoshan with that first attack with the power generator, right? Because we did 5 damage. We were already piercing. I don't think we would have killed it there. But, oh well. It's hard for me to keep track of all these things sometimes. Alright, so that's it for Mern. Yeah, the ATTP is going to go. It's going to move to and attack Davith. So, 1, 2... Attack Davith. Come on, Davith. You could dodge at least once. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to save my reroll for the next attack. Really needed that. He should have moved to and attacked Davith, so to there, which will pop out Saska here. I don't think Davith has gotten a single dodge this entire campaign. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Has Pierce 2. Is he wounded? Yeah, he's taking 4. So I'm actually going to use the reinforced helmet. I'm going to make it reroll this red. Jeez. Okay. Well, I take 4 and I'm wounded because I only have 12 health. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that sucked. Let's see. And yeah, now I can't really get anywhere. I really needed 4 speed to be able to get where I wanted to go, so maybe that was a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the furthest I can get going that direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here with a move action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Davith is not doing anything useful now. That's unfortunate. But that was within 2 spaces, or within 3 spaces of Mac, so I do get just 1D training. I think we go with Mac and we'll just kill the Trandoshan before it can activate, because those things are nasty. So let's go with Mac. Oh, we should have used Flash Emitter. That's alright, we'll use it next round. I'm going to put it out here just so I don't forget. And I'm going to put Mac's face on it so we know who has it. Okay, Mac is going to recover a strain with back to pump. We're going to take a strain to move 1 space. And then we're going to attack the Trandoshan, and since the Trandoshan does not have line of sight to Mac, we can use Ambush for Pierce 2. Alright, and we're focused. That's a lot of surges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess that's 5 damage, recover a strain, get a power token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we will attack again. We won't use ambush, but we will spend this power token for +1 surge. Okay. That's 4, 5, 6. So we're doing 3 damage with 1 surge, and then we can use the other surge to... I think we'll recover a strain with it, and that defeats the Trandoshan. And then I guess we want to... Oh man, this thing is really in the way of getting in the way of rescuing these civilians. Let's strain move here, and then we can have this civilian go 1, 2. Okay. The probe droid will move 2 to attack Mern. I don't think it can see Mern. No, I don't think it can. Actually, let me check the line of sight calculator. Okay, well I couldn't find this map in the line of sight calculator, but I just zoomed in and it looks to me like it is not going over the intersection, it's actually going through the wall, so I don't think the probe droid can get line of sight even from that space. So let me fix my zoom. Yeah, I don't think the probe droid can get line of sight so on anything, because the energy shields are blocking line of sight to Davith. So it's going to move 2 to engage and then move 2 to reposition, and it'll go towards Mern. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think we go with Saska to try and take out the stormtroopers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could strain move to here and then attack the stormtroopers, and then we'll be safe behind the energy shield. Actually, wait, is that how energy shields work? Shoot, I have to check that. Okay, I cannot draw a line of sight from this space because of the energy shield. So this intersection right here between an energy shield and a wall does block line of sight. As if this were blocking terrain. So I'd have to strain move 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, range 5 with the E11, with a what do you call it? A device token. I think I can do that. Let's see. Can I draw line of sight from this space to anybody? No, definitely not. But then I'm not saving any civilians. How many more can I save this turn? 3, and there's 3 in play. Oh, there's one down there. This one actually should have gotten pushed here. And we're down to Saska and Davith. The junk droid's not doing anything right now. We gotta focus on the mission, right? Mac is okay. Let me think here. So this is the space we need to be in to rescue a civilian. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this space is not rescuing a civilian. This space is, but it's occupied. To be within 2 of a civilian, we'd have to be here. That ATDP placement is really annoying. Here, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Okay. Okay, so here's what we could do. We could strain move, take a move action, and then we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? If we take 2 strain for 2 movement points, then we can kill one of the stormtroopers, and we can actually move Mern back to safety. So let's do that. So we'll take a move action, and then since we're in 3 spaces of Mern, we can move Mern back 1 space. And then we'll take 2 strain for 2 movement points. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then let's attack this stormtrooper. And then do we spend the device token here? Because then we can swap out for a red. And we'll have a reroll and power token. Yeah, let's do it. So we'll spend the device token. So we get +1 surge, and oh, we can't use power converter because we're max strain. Forgot that thing costs a strain. That's rough. That's 2 strain. Okay, well, I think we still use it so we can get the +1 surge, because we can get +1 damage that way. So we'll still go ahead and attack the stormtrooper. We get Pierce 1 from the plasma cell. Alright, so I think that's going to be 5 minus 1 is 4 damage. Or 2 damage and recover strain, but... Oh, you know what we could use? Let's use our extra ammunition, since we only get to use it once anyway. Reroll the blue. Okay, same thing. So, yeah, we'll kill the stormtrooper. And then we have 3 movement points left, so we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then at the end of our activation, this guy's within 2 spaces, so we can move it to the escape. Civilian escapes. So we're down to 3 civilians. Okay, that's it for Saska. Officer. Each input figure in the 3 spaces of this figure discards 1 harmful condition or recovers 2 damage, so that doesn't matter. It will order figure the figure costs 3 or less from attacks the closest civilian. Imperial figure with figure costs 3 or less from attacks closest civilian. Not this one. Not this one, not this one. Okay, there's no valid targets. Does Mac block line of sight? I always forget. Do not have line of sight. You do not block line of sight for those figures. Okay, so this stormtrooper will attack Mern because he can't see Mac because of covert, but Mac doesn't block line of sight because of that. So let's go attack Mern, which is great for us because it'll trigger. Oh no, figurehead doesn't exist anymore, right? Because she's. Oh no, she's not wounded. Okay. Blocks that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Mern's gonna take 3 damage. And then we'll use figurehead to discard a strain from Mac. And then the officer will move 2. We'll move 1 to attack the close civilian, but he cannot see any, so he's going to move 3 to engage the Imperial figure with the most health remaining. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3 to here. And that's going to focus the HK droid. Okay, and now we're down to just Davith. 1, 2, 3, 4. Davith's wounded. He's got speed 3. God, he's so slow. 1, 2. He can take a strain for movement and get here. And then, do we kill the droid and the stormtrooper, or do we go for the, or do we try to rescue a civilian? We have one more round after this. We could also go for 1, 2, 3, strain. We can't even get to the crate. Okay, let's go kill this probe droid. We're going to take a strain for 1 movement, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to attack the probe droid. We're going to spend a device token, since we can't use falling leaf here. And then, yeah, we'll attack the probe droid. So we have +2 surges from the device token and hidden. Okay. So I think we're doing 3 damage. And then we use Fell Swoop. So 1, 2, 3. Fell Swoop, we become hidden. We move 2 spaces through the probe droid. We'll use Blindside. We are hidden, so we get +1 damage, and we roll blue die for damage. Oh god, okay. So 1 more damage, so the probe droid's at 1 health left. And I'm gonna go for the... I'm actually gonna go for the stormtrooper here. Yeah, because the stormtrooper hasn't activated yet. So we're hidden. I think we should probably use our last device token for the +1 surge. And then we'll attack. Okay, so we've got 4 damage. We're doing 2. We just need 1 more. Yeah, I probably wasted that. We can use Cloak and Dagger to become hidden again. And we'll do Pierce 3 +1 damage with the other 2. And we'll recover a strain with the last one. So that kills this trooper. And then this was his. And then I think we strain move. So we actually should have gone here. Just so we can't get shot by the HKs. And then I think we're done. We could have re-rolled earlier with the Vembrace. Oh well. Alright, so now it's HKs. At the start of this activation, each figure does not have line of sight. Moves 2 towards a rebel to gain line of sight if possible. Oh, it's going to go for the civilians. So 1, 2, and then attack the closest civilian. But it didn't get a line of sight to any, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and attack the civilian. 1, 2, 3, 4, so the civilian's dead. And then move 2 to reposition 5. 1, 2, 2. And this guy's gonna go 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. But he actually can't see anything either, so he's gonna move 6, 7, 8. Right, because he can't see the civilian. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess he could have gone here and then attacked Davith. So let's do that. So he actually gets an attack. Davith will never dodge. He's got 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's got the accuracy. He's gonna weaken and do 3, 4 damage. No, 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, and weaken. And then he will reposition 2 to here. Okay, and that's the end of the round. Oh, we gotta inform it that a civilian died. Okay, and then we end the round. Alright, no reinforcements at least. This ATDP is a problem. What can we do about it? Well, first of all, let's trigger our flash emitter. Each rebel figure within 5 spaces becomes hidden, so that's going to be everybody. Okay. Let me think here. I think we have Davith go, double move, kill the probe droid, and save a civilian. But how do we do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, he's so slow now. We never got to use disengage. Alright, I think it makes sense to go with Mern. And we'll move Mern down here, where it's harder to get to her. And then once the ATDP like kind of chases her that way, it'll clear this doorway a little bit for us, because right now it's so hard to move past it because of how it's oriented. So I think we're going to go with Mern first. We're going to... first we are going to... We need to give Davith some more movement options. So we're going to go 1. We're going to take a move action. Then we're going to use Rebel Propaganda, targeting Davith. So Davith recovers 2 strain. 2, 3, 4. And... oh man, I guess if it comes down here, then we're kind of in trouble too. Oh, here's what we could do. So wait, where were we? We were here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take 2 strain for 2 movement points. So we started here. We went move 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 strain to here. And then we'll rest and use a med pack. 5. We only have 2 more to go. And so far the ATDP has not been targeting the civilians, so hopefully we can rescue at least 1 more, because we're only progressing the mission. It's so hard to get to a civilian to push through the ATDP, unfortunately, so specifically to get to this civilian. Okay, hopefully that's the right answer. Okay, oh, he's gonna go for the civilian. Figure cost 3 or less to perform an attack. The HKs do not have figure cost 3 or less. They are figure cost 6. Also, I think I might have... Oh no, they do only have 6 health. I did check that. Okay. I don't think there is anything... Oh, 3 or less? So the probe droid. Shoot. Closest civilian. Well, probe droid can't see a closest civilian, but it can see a Mern. So the probe droid will shoot a Mern with +1 surge. Alright, so that's going to be 3 damage to Mern. And unfortunately I can't use figurehead because there's nothing to discard strain from. And then the officer will move 1 space, but it can't attack anything, so it's actually going to go move 3. 1, 2, 3, and I guess it will focus up this junk droid in case the Ugnaught ever comes back. Okay. Now what do we do? Should we just go with Saska? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strain 2 to here, so we can move this guy. Yeah, I think we go with Davith now that we've gotten some strain off of him. He's still focused, so we should be able to kill this droid. So we're gonna just double move, and we can actually just send. Yeah, we can move twice, and that will give Mern 4 movement points. So Mern can just go 1, 2, 3. 4. Send her there. And then we will now go 1, 2, 3, because we have to go to that, and we'll use Blindside to do 1 damage to the probe droid since he's hidden. So that kills the probe droid. We have 3 more movement points. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and then we'll strain twice for 2 more movement points to here, and that will allow us to move this one here. 1, 2. Okay, and that's Davith. The ATDP is going to go last. It's so rude. Start this group's activation. One rule line of sight. Figure out blah blah blah. Attack Mac Eshkare. Okay, they cannot see Mac Eshkare. And there's no rebels in their line of sight because of this. And the ATDP, so move forward to attack Mac. And this can just easily go through the ATDP. So 1, 2, and now we can actually disengage. But let's wait till he goes here. 3. I think we can actually mess with his attack. If we disengage now, and we go 1, 2, 3 to here. 1, 2, 3. This HK has moved 3 spaces. It only has 1 more movement left, and it can't actually get line of sight to anything now. So that's great. I think we just outsmarted it. It'll try to chase Mac this way, and then be like, well, I can't attack anything. And it already started that action, so it doesn't skip the action. So now it's going to move 2 to reposition 5. So it's trying to go away from the rebels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes that way. And now this one's going to go try to get Mac as well. I don't think it can, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it can't end there, so so instead of attacking Mac, it's gonna unfortunately attack this guy. It started here, so it does have to move. It can't get a bonus. It's gonna attack this civilian, unfortunately, and that is gonna kill the civilian. And then it'll move 2 to reposition 5. We'll probably put it right there. Okay. And now that leaves us with Mac and Saska. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, this ATDP is really blocking me up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just can't do anything if I want to get next to that civilian. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm fully strained out. Maybe Mac can do something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kill the officer. Yeah, okay, let's do that. With the A12 sniper rifle, I think that is a good idea. 1, 2, 3. So we'll go with Mac. We recover a strain with back to pump. We'll take a move action and we'll go 1, 2. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll take 2 strain and go 1, 2. And then that we can make our second action, we can make a range 4 shot on the officer. Oh no, there's an energy shield right there. Shoot. So we need to go 1 higher to here instead. But we still have one-way line of sight because of covert. Let's see. Yeah, now we can draw line of sight past the energy shield. Okay, but it doesn't matter because we can't use ambush because we're fully strained out. But we are hidden, so that's nice. So let's go ahead and attack this officer. Great. We get that hidden, really helped us out. And we can spend that surge to do -1 dodge and do 5 damage to kill the officer. And then we'll help this guy escape. And I think that should advance the mission. Another protester manages to escape. As reinforcements close in, remaining protesters attempt to huddle in safety. Your pilot zooms overhead, launching an EMP blast targeting the ATDB shield generators. With its weaknesses now revealed, you aim your weapons and prepare to take down the less intimidating walker. Alright, so we gotta kill the walker, finally. Oh, jeez. Holy crap. Onslaught.
Is this a drill or something?
Elite stormtroopers. Up by the crate. Regular sentry droid.
They will die.
And then the Imperial officer comes back to here. Alright, well that was Mac. I'm glad we saved Saska, because now we have our structural weakness thing we can use. Okay, well, let's do the next activation. Sentry Droid, Charge Shot, move 2 to attack Mac Eshkare. That's not happening. Oh, is it happening? It is happening. 1, 2. Yeah, he can totally do that. Oh no, he can't because of covert. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So he can actually get to me. Move 2 to reposition 4. So 1, 2, and then move 6 to reposition 4. And it gets 1 damage power token. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And then this guy's going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but can't go any further. Trying to flank Mac. Alright, and now it's just Saska. So now Saska can just blast into the ATDP, I guess. Unfortunately, we already used our device token, but at least we're hidden. And yeah, let's attack it. So blue-green with the rifle. And then what's the defense? +1 block, 16 health. On a single black die. Alright, well we negate the +1 block with our Pierce 1. And we have +1 surge from our hidden. I think we'll save our extra ammunition for the next attack. But we'll go ahead and use the structural weakness now, since we know it's going to count. And that will do surge for +2 damage, so 6 minus 1 is 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then second attack, not going to be hidden for this one. Great. And we pierce the +1 block. Do we want to reroll? I don't think so. I think this is pretty much our perfect roll. So we're doing 3, 4, 5, 4 damage this time. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we can't really do anything else. So now I just gotta let the ATDP go. When this finger ends this move, one or more spaces, the rebels roll 1 die. Okay, move 2 to attack Mern. So that's not happening. So he's gonna move 2 to attack Mac. 1, 2. And then, unfortunately, Mac is fully strained, so he cannot disengage. Let's see. Have suffered less than 9 damage. Alright, we put it over the charge generators, so it's actually weakened now. So let's do... Nice. Red, yellow, and blue on Mac. Okay, so we're going to do 4 damage to Mac. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it'll keep going towards Mac. 1, 2, and Mac will be popped out when he gets stepped on. And then rolls 1 red die for the stomp. Oh, Mac takes 3. And then we'll attack Mac again. Come on, Mac. Yes! God, that felt good. Okay. Alright, Mac survived, and we've got Mern very safe down at the bottom there. But there's a lot more Imperial activations to go. Another input for the figure costs 3 or less for attack attacks on the Mern. 4 or less. Let's see. Nobody can see Mac because he got stomped behind the ATDP. Nobody can see Mern. So I think it will just be the sentry droids that attack. We'll attack Saska. So +1 damage and green green. So it's going to be 3 damage to Saska. And then the officer cannot get to it, so he's going to move 3 to engage something with the most health. 1, 2, 3. And it will focus the HK. Okay, and then next one's the stormtroopers, reinforce, haha, you guys are full of health already. So move forward to attack Mac, but maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, no, they can't get to Mac. They can't get to this spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, no. So none of them are going to be attacking Mac. Should they go for Mern? 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I put Mern in the wrong spot? I did. Jeez. Well, that was a mistake. Alright, here they come. They're going to go for Mern. Should not have put her there. Well, at least she's hidden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have search for accuracy, so I'm going to do 1 damage. And then move 2 to reposition 4. 1, 2. This guy's going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack Mern. No damage because it has to search for accuracy to get to range, get it up to 7 accuracy, so missed. And then 1, let's see, 1, 2. So it doesn't block line of sight. Although no, because this guy can't even get there, so restart. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. This guy can't even get that far. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not going to be able to see Mern. So I think he's actually going to go for the original target of Mac. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Reposition. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, alright. That's it. Now I just got to kill the ATDP. Also, Mac, I forgot to use just 1D training when the ATDP attacked, so Mac should be focused. Now let's see. We just got to kill the ATDP, right? So the question is, do we attack it with Saska or with Mac here? If we go with Mac, we could go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we can't get one of the A line of sight. We'd have to go here to get one way line of sight. So we're not going to get the ambush bonus, but we could just hit it twice with 3 dice, including a focus. And we have Surge for Pierce 2. I think that's the right play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're not getting that crate. That's fine. Let's do this. Let's try to kill it. So back to pump. We recover strain, and now we're going to attack the ATDP. ATDP gets +1 block, and we are focused. So focus. Okay, that's fine, because we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pierce 2, so it's going to be 4 damage. Oh no, 3 damage. Right, because we have 5 minus 2 is 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we could bank a surge token, recover a strain. So we did +2, Pierce 2, Surge token, Recover Strain. Okay, and now we can attack it again. We're going to spend our Strain token, or Surge token. We needed something better than that, but let's see what happens. Okay. Pierce 2, +2, 3 damage. How much health does it have? 16. We're 1 short. Shoot. That was a really bad roll. Okay, so 3, Pierce 2. 1, 2, 3. And we get another Surge token. We recover another Strain. And that was our 2 actions, I guess. So yeah, we're done. That was Mac. Assassin droids. Moves 2 towards a rebel. And it's gonna go for Mern. Oh, I think I forgot to tell it this guy got defeated. Oh no, he's not defeated. So he's gonna move 2 towards Mern. And then 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4 right here. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, he should be here. Because Mern's hidden. Okay, and we'll attack. 4. So it's going to be weaken. 1, 2, 3. Weaken +2. 5. Does that have Pierce 1? It does, but it's not going to use it. So it's going to do weaken. And then 5 -2, so 3 damage. And then it'll move 2 back. And then the other one is going to go for Mern. Can move 2 spaces, but it can't because the sentries are blocking it. So it'll move 1 space. And then I think I can get line of sight to Mern though. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And we'll attack Mern. So it's going to be uses bow surge for +1 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 4 damage. So that wounds Mern. And then he'll move 2 spaces back. Okay, so I think it's now or never. We got to kill this thing. And I think we are going to give Saska the benefit because... Oh, Davith should not be weakened anymore. That got discarded. But, well, Davith could do it. But I think Saska is more likely to do it with 2 attacks. Because she has structural weakness for +1 damage. Although... he can get 2 attacks too, and he can also pierce 3. And he can get blindside if he gets fell swoop. Yeah, I think we go with Davith. In fact, exit a space containing a hostile figure. We can actually just double move and kill it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, so we just go with Davith and we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and trigger blindside for 1 damage and kill it. Whew, okay. Do you guys want to see what it would have done if we attacked? Let's find out. We did have the falling leaf, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pierce 3 would have done 7 damage. Pretty good. But that does kill the ATDP no matter what.
Impressive. Most impressive.
The walker crashes to the ground in flames. Some of the braver protesters come out of cover to climb the wreckage and raise their voices in defiance. You leave confident that the spirit of the rebellion has grown stronger today. The rebels win. Heroes receive the Populist Support Reward Card. This reward card works differently when playing the Imperial Commander. Refer to the rules change section of the wiki. Each hero receives 1 XP and 100 credits per hero. Yay!
Your mission has ended.
So that card is, let's see. I just had it. Populous support. I think it's under Heart of the Empire. Here it is, populous support. So the way it works in Imperial Commander 2 is at the start of the mission you get to choose a figure that costs 2 or less from a bonus deployment and defeat that figure. So totally worth taking, I think. I'm happy to have this. Alright, we're going to do our rebel upgrades. I will be right back. End our movement, and that will let this civilian go this way. Okay, and that's it for Mac. Okay, so time for the Rebel upgrade stage. So let's see what we've got. It looks like everybody's pretty much saving up XP here, except for Mac. So I don't think we want Sonic, Bello, or Company of Heroes still for Mern. I think the next one to get is going to be her 2 XP Professional Aid. Looking at Davith. Elusive Agent's kind of interesting. The only other thing we would go for, we don't want the lightsaber, we would want to go for Embody the Force, maybe. Looking at what we have left, we have 2 more story missions left. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Elusive Agent so that I get a strain back every time I recover, or every time I become hidden. But if we get to the point where we have 3 XP at the end of the campaign, I'm going to ditch it for Embody the Force. Because I don't want Force Illusion either. 1 strain to become hidden is not great, even though you can do it on any figure. Like, no thanks. So yeah, we'll get Elusive Agent. And then for Mac, we have 4 XP, so we're going to go ahead and take No Escape. 2 strain to basically get a free attack if you don't kill the thing you're attacking, and you become focused when you do it. So I'm going to make sure that anytime we have to attack like an 8 health figure, we're going to be able to kill it. Or if we have a big giant thing like the ATDP like we saw there, we'll definitely be able to take it down in 1 activation. And then Saska, we've already got her toolkit, and we just got rid of the unstable device. So I'm going to wait and see if we can get to 4 XP to get probably get remote distribution for her. And then let's do our Rebel shopping. So we're going to do tier 3 item deck. So I usually do 10 items from the item deck. Normally you would do half the deck, which is usually like 13 cards if you're playing with the full expansions. But I just think 10 is fine. Alright, here we go. Combat Knife, Shock Emitter, DXR, Laminate Armor, Telescoping Sights, Sport Blaster. How much credits do we have? 700. This might be a bank. Save some credits shopping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 1 more. Ooh, a pulse cannon though. Ooh, and a disruption cell. Ooh, disruption cell. That would be really good with Saska. She can actually put 3 attachments on that E11. We've also got the DXR, but I don't think we can afford that. Laminate armor for Davith might be really good too. Let's see. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can spread these out. I don't think we want the Sporting Blaster. The DXR is just too expensive, so let's start putting these away. Shock Emitter, we don't really want that either. Combat Knife is too expensive for how much strain it costs. So Laminate Armor. Personal Shields though, I almost kind of want that for Davith. I mean, laminate armor would do the same, but personal shields is cheaper. But disruption cell with Saska. No, I think we've got to get something for Davith. He's just so useless after he's wounded, so I think we're going to have to get one of these and pass on the rest of this stuff. So it's either personal shields or laminate armor. Laminate armor is more efficient. If you get 2 exhausts out of it, you're stopping 5 damage effectively. But the personal shields can stop that big burst damage, and it's cheaper. You know, I've never used personal shields. I kind of want to try it here with Davith. I think it would actually be really good on him. So let's grab the personal shields for Davith. We'll try it out. Tier 3. He just always blanks out. He's never dodged this whole campaign. Alright, so that is going to be it for the upgrades. Our next one is going to be, let's see. Celebration. Alright, so we'll see you guys for that one.